Welcome our viewers online. Welcome everyone who is following us. We are the Versatile team. We are located in Naivasha, next to Jambi's Hotels, along Moi Avenue Road, opposite KWFT. We have our health fellowship hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5:30 to 6:30. Anytime within that specified moments, and we are under the umbrella of Greenworld International, or Green Health International, where we deal with the products health and even organic fertilizer. And today I want us to talk about a very 3 or 4 very noble things, or very things that affects us mostly, and we'll go right onto it. Then after that we'll see what has Greenworld got to offer from all these problems that we'll be seeing through. The first problem that I want us, or the first scenario that I want us to check on, is the low immunity. What is low immunity? Low immunity can lead to problems such as allergies, asthma, autoimmune disease, and autoimmune disease. If you have an autoimmune disease, your immune system attacks the healthy cells in your body by mistake. Other immune system problem happens when your immune system does not work correctly. So when you have low immunity, or when you go to hospital and you're being told that you have low immunity, what are the things that you expect to get, or what we'll see what it causes, the background of its symptom and its causes. First, we look at the background. What is low immunity? Weakened immune system that is unable to fight the pathogens. When you have a weak immune, then you are unable to fight the disease pathogens that affects your body. That is lack of insufficient. We know very well that what gives us immunity in our body, they are the white blood cells. So when the white blood cells goes down, then you will not be able to fight the disease pathogens that affects your body. So what is the symptoms of a person with low immunity, or whose immunity is low? Frequent infection. You are suffering with frequent infection with severe symptoms such as high fever, chills, and weakness. You just feel like you're weak. You just feel like you don't want to wake up. You just feel that your body is temporarily weak, and oftenly you are affected by fever. Every now and then the handkerchief can't leave your hands. You are always on fever medication. You have probably joint swollen. Your joints are swollen. You get that, then your finger joints, they are already swollen. Then you have skin rashes. Maybe your skin, every now and then you get the rashes, then they disappear again. You get rashes, then they disappear. Those are some, but a few symptoms of you having a low immunity. What are the causes of the low immunity? The causes are: one, autoimmune diseases, the likes of rheumatoid arthritis, the likes of type 1 diabetes. Those are some of the autoimmune disease that you'll get once your immunity goes down. Then you'll have infection. We all know that HIV is one of the lead infection that everybody fears. Like once you hear about HIV, it's all about your immunity. It attacks your immunity, and oftenly, if you didn't know, let me tell you today that oftenly someone who is HIV positive, they are oftenly killed by other kind of diseases other than the HIV. Why? Because the HIV, the AIDS virus, attacks the immunity of your body, so it makes your body prone to other diseases attacking you. Then you have the likes of leukemia. You'll have your leukemia. You'll have single cell diseases, immune cell deficiency, and all those immune related diseases. You'll just be prone to you getting them. So low immunity is something that you have to take care of your immunity, such that every time that you live into this world, your immunity is at par with the health condition of your body. So make sure that always you are in the right immunity. So the second thing, the other thing, what are factors affecting immunity? How does this immunity come, what affects this immunity that makes it to come down, or you start having low immunity? First, chronic stress. When you are indulge yourself in a lot of stress, you've got stress you've got something that is troubling you for quite a long period of time, then that one affects your immunity. The other thing, poor diet. The most unfortunate thing is that the diet that you are taking in the nowadays world, the world that we live nowadays, it's that the diet is not equally very important or very good into our bodies, because we take diets with high fats, we take diets which are full of starch, diets that are full of free radicals that affects our body. So poor diet, that's another thing that affects our immunity. The physical inactivity, we most of the people, mostly like people of our age, you get that person gets a job, then once they get a job, they get a white collar job, so that person is already seated in his office, and once God blesses him, he gets maybe a car, he's going to job with a car, then he goes back home, 98% of his time he's just rested. Other than him using his mind, he's not making his body active, he's not indulging himself in physical activities, like walking, jogging, running, playing football, playing volleyball, or all that. So you've got to involve your body in physical activity. Then the nutrients deficiency, your body, it's prone to, when you are taking your daily activity, your body uses up some of the nutrients. So how do you do so that you can give back the body the substance, you can give back the nutrients that have been used by your body? So you'll get to a point where your body has consumed a lot of calcium, for example, and you are not giving back that calcium that has already been used by your body. So what do? You get yourself into a situation where you have calcium deficiency. Then the other thing, poor personal hygiene. Poor personal hygiene. Hygiene is everything. You've got to make sure that every time your hands are clean, or your personal hygiene is it's at the toppest notch, because that is one of the things that you have to take care of, so that you can keep away from low immunity. The other thing, substance use. Some of us who are prone to using alcohol, using cigarettes, all those substances that that we use, or they are being used, they lower our immunity in their own way. Then impaired microbiota, then lack of sleep, then environmental toxicity. So all these things, your guess is as good as mine, that all the things that I've mentioned, in one way or the other, you'll get yourself on the negative side of it. Maybe probably you're lacking sleep, maybe probably you're lacking time to go exercise, you're lacking time to go to the gym and all that. Maybe probably the environment that you are in, it's already toxified, you're living in a toxic environment. Maybe probably you're not feeding on the right diet. Maybe probably you're using substances that are not good to your body. Maybe probably you get yourself in a situation where you are in under chronic stress. So in one way or the other, you'll get yourself that you are in one of these categories. What do? We'll see what Greenworld has to offer, because all these things, knowingly or unknowingly, willingly or unwillingly, they bring down your immunity. They bring down your immunity. The other thing, okay, sorry about that. They bring down your immunity. So the other thing that I want us to look at is the liver failure. Liver failure. The first thing that we have looked at is the low immunity. The second thing that I want us to look at is the liver failure. Liver failure can affect many of your body organs. Acute liver failure can cause such complications such as infection, electrolyte deficiency, and bleeding. So liver failure, we know liver is one of the organs that is very, very essential to our body. So once this liver fails, or once this you get something that we call liver cirrhosis, once you are attacked by this condition, you get yourself into many other problems. You know, it triggers many other problems. And what are the signs that you are having these liver diseases? The early liver cirrhosis symptoms that can be similar to the symptoms of hepatitis. You know, the early signs can be can be similar to the signs of hepatitis. One of them is general tiredness or fatigue. You always feel that you're tired, you always feel fatigued. You know, the other thing, muscles and joint pains. Your muscles are always paining with no any activity done. You know, you just wake up and your muscles are itching, your muscles are paining. You know, itchy skin, you just feel like scratching yourself every now and then. And the other thing, jaundice, your eyes or your skin starting to turn yellowish in color, or even having dark urine. You know, you feel like you having low appetite, dull pain in the upper right part of your abdomen. All these signs are just but signs of liver diseases. All they are early signs of hepatitis. So once you see these signs, you've got to take cautions of your liver, because your liver is tending to a problem. It's tending to be problematic. And once you know that these problems, you are getting these problems, take caution, take come to us. We'll give you products that will help you rejuvenate or bring back your liver into the right healthy condition. So make sure that once you see these conditions, to your friends, to your family member, to yourself, make sure that you know that your liver is starting starting developing those kind of problems. And when these problems, they are very acute, they are very easy to treat, they are very easy to come to cure them. But make sure that you don't wait until it's very late for you to come in and we start sorting on this liver issue. The other thing that I want us to look at, the respiratory failure, the respiratory system. Our respiratory system is a very important part of our body. Why? Because we've got to we've got to be breathing. You can't live without breathing. We can't live without without taking in oxygen and bringing out carbon dioxide. So respiratory failure depends on the cause and the level of oxygen and carbon dioxide in our body. So what is the level of oxygen in your body? What is the level of carbon dioxide in your body? That is the respiratory system. That's the work of the respiratory. A low oxygen level in the blood can cause shortness of breath and air hunger. You are gasping for air, unahema sana kwa sababu the air that you're breathing in, the oxygen that you're breathing in, you feel like it's inadequate for your body. And the feeling that you can't breathe enough air, you feel like the air that you're breathing in, it's not enough. Then your skin, your lips, your fingernails may also start turning bluish in color. So in our pictorial there, we can see the respiratory system directly from the nose, goes down through the trachea, then to the bronchitis, then it goes to the air sacs or the alveoli. And we can see a healthy alveoli, because mostly it affects the alveoli or the air sacs. They are the ones that probably first get this problem with the respiratory. And in my next, in the other pictorial, you can see this the alveoli or the air sacs being affected by, being affected, and comes with a condition that we call COPD, or chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases. What happens? The walls between the many air sacs, these are in first pictorial, you can see the air sacs, there are many. Then the walls between these air sacs, they are kind of damaged. This cause the air sacs to lose their shapes and become floppy. And the damage can also destroy the walls of the air sacs, leading, it becomes that, like now, a whole big air sac, one big air sac. And these, they start producing through the bronchitis, they start producing muca like that thick, very thick muca. So this is a problem that is affecting many other people around, but they don't know what is happening to their damaged cells, what is happening to their damaged air sac. So we have a solution. The other thing that I want us to look at is the kidney diseases. Diseased kidney functions leads to sodium retention. When your kidney has problem, it retains a lot of sodium, or a lot of what we usually call the salt. It retains a lot of salt, and that its main agenda is to make sure that it receives this salt and pass it out as urine. So symptoms of kidney disease, symptoms that you are having a problem with your kidney: reduced urine output, fatigue, nausea, swelling in the feet, tiredness, poor sleep, poor appetite, and unexpected itching, swelling of feet. All those are just but examples of all symptoms of kidney disease. All symptoms of kidney disease. What are the warning signs? The warning signs of kidney failure. The warning signs. Which are the warning signs that you need to, to be looking up to before you get, that your kidney is in a very big problem? These are the warning signs. You start feeling fatigued. You start feeling nausea and vomiting. You feel confused, trouble concentrating. You've got swelling hands and swelling legs. You feel like you have poor appetite. You don't feel like eating. Cramps and peeing more oftenly. Every minute you are rushing to the toilet, and dry and itchy skin. Then what are the symptoms of a chronic kidney disease? Now, when the kidney now becomes chronic, what are the symptoms? You get dry and itchy skin, tiredness and weakness, babby or foamy pee. Your pee is already foamy. It's kind of has whitish things. Swelling. Your feet are swelled, puffy eyes, trouble sleeping, loss of appetite, muscle cramps, and again you go to peeing every now and then. So those are just bad types, signs that they are supposed to alert you that you have a problem with your kidney. Once you see these signs, you have to ring something in your mind that my kidneys might be having a problem. Now, do we have a solution? Thanks to Greenwald, we have a product by the name Cordyceps Plus Capsule. Cordyceps Plus